Hey guys, how we doing? So I am printing out a sublimation file, and it is of Lilo and just Lilo or Stitch. Well, it's a Lilo and Stitch character, and I am going to sew up a pencil pouch. I did these pencil pouches before, and I'm gonna do them again. They're quick, easy, and they are so much fun to make. So here goes me printing my image. It looks pretty good. So, I'll be back when it's all done. Okay guys, so we finished printing out our images. And now, I'm gonna get my templates so we can cut this out. Okay guys, so here goes my templates that I made with my laser. And now, this is the material that I'm using to sublimate. These are velvet curtains. This is 100% polyester. Look at how cute my images look. I don't know. There's some people that will never be a kid at heart, but I will always be one. I just love whimsical. I love cartoons. I love all of that. So, what I'm going to do, we're going to head over to our, well, first let me cut this up, and then we're going to head over to the heat press so we can sublimate this before we cut it out. Okay, so there goes our images, and now let's head over to the heat press. Okay, so we're at the heat press. I have set up some of my butcher paper so we could start sublimating. And when you do sublimation, you always want your sublimation to be on top of the heat plate. So I'm just putting this in between the butcher paper. And before I do that, let me give it a quick press so it be nice and straight and even, ironed out. Okay, so I got it all pressed out. I'm gonna put it back underneath my butcher paper. I have this image, and I'm going to put it there, and I'm gonna put this one on this side. And now I'm gonna add some heat tape. And this is to secure it. I'm gonna go and press this for 60 seconds, and I'll be back when we're all done. Okay guys, we are all done. I'm gonna let it sit here for a second before I move it. Okay guys, so here goes our other material. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a quick press. Here goes our images that we're going to sublimate. That is so cute. Look at him. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring in my butcher paper. I'm gonna line this in here. Just making sure I got it underneath the paper. And I'm gonna bring in the other one. I'm gonna add some tape. And now we're gonna close our, making sure that the sublimation image is underneath the paper. And now we're going to press that for 60. Okay guys, so we're done with the sublimation. Now let's head back to the table. Okay guys, so there goes our second sublimation. Now I'm gonna come in with the first one, and we're gonna see how it came out. Oh wow, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Do you see? Do you see how good that looks? Oh my god, I'm impressed. Because my prints have been acting up funny, but my gosh, I am impressed. So before I cut that out, I want to add some interfacing to make it sturdy. Let's look at the other one. And as you can see, it transferred through the paper. So these two go in the garbage. Okay, so now let's see how this looks. That looks so good. So good. Oh my God, I'm impressed. I am so impressed. So let me put some stabilizer on this. Go to the heat press and I'm gonna attach this and then we're gonna cut it out. Okay guys, so I end up putting both of the images inside and I put interfacing, and now we're going to cut this out. So I'm gonna come in with my template. One is for the lining piece and the other two is for the front of the bag. So let's go ahead. And there goes that piece. Now I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna do the rest, and I'll be back when I'm all done. Okay guys, here goes my pieces to get sewn together. And now I'm going to come in. I have some blue waterproof canvas or water resistant canvas, and I'm going to cut the lining out of this. Okay guys, here goes my two lining pieces and my front exterior pieces. And now let me go. Let's go to the sewing machine. We have our two exteriors and we have our two linings and we have our zipper tape. So now let's start putting this together. So now you want to bring in your tape to make it easier and to cut some layers, sewing steps out. And I'm gonna go and add tape to the edge of this. Now let's add some double-sided tape. And there goes my pieces with the double-sided tape. And now I'm going to put these two things on the side, and I'm going to bring in one side of my panel and the other side, and then I'm just going to take it right sides together, and we're going to sew this at 1/4 inch. And we're going to open it up. Make sure that your seam is facing to the left side. And your piece should look like this. Look at how cool that's gonna be. But now let's do the other one. Okay, and you want to do the same thing. Add the seam to the left side and top stitch. Okay, there goes my two pieces. Okay, so now I end up doing some zipper folds, and I added a tab to my pouch, to my zipper tab. Okay, so I have my zipper tape and I have a tab on it, and I did my 45-degree angle. I think it's 90-degree angle, 45-degree angle. Okay, so in this point I'm gonna add tape to the edge of my front panel. And I'm going to do that with the zipper tape also and my lining, so we could do a quick sew all at once. And that's what it should look like with the tape. Now, we're going to take our zipper. And you want to find the center. And then we want to peel off the backing. And now we're going to add our zipper tape to the edge where we laid our tape at. And that's what it should look like. So now we're going to come and bring our lining in. And find your center and line everything all up. Okay, and now we're gonna sew this at 1/4 inch. You know, I forgot to add my zipper pull. And that's what it looks like. So now we're gonna stitch this at 1/4 inch. And I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna pull my zipper back. And that's what that looks like. Pretty cool, right? Now, we want to take our seam and we want to make sure that it's going down to the outer fabric, and we're going to top stitch. When you're doing that part, make sure your lining is up. And there goes one side. Now we're gonna do the other side. So you want to do the same thing. Say hello to everyone. Say, my name is Sunny. Sunny day, chasing the rain away. Guys, I got me 2 new kittens. They're brother, and they are adorable. This one is Sunny. Well, we first named it Sunday because I thought it was a girl, but I think it's a boy, changing Sunday to Sunny. But do you see how cute? Say hello. Come on. Hello. Okay, it's time to get down so I can finish. And then we're going to sew this side at 1/4 inch. So now I want to move my zipper pull down to start off. So now let's sew at 1/4 inch. Make sure your needle's down and move your zipper up out the way. And now all we have to do is top stitch. That your seam is going towards the down to the exterior, and we're going to top stitch. I don't know, but this is all new to me. I might have a new student in my classroom for the first time. Do you see how attentive he is? Let me finish sewing. Huh? Aww. I bought a collar for him, but it broke already. And, you know, of course, I got it from the Dollar Tree. But I ended up taking that same collar, and I'm going to make... I'm going to make him a collar with the hardware that was on the... Come on, Sunny. Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Okay. You gotta get down. And I gotta finish this. Okay, guys, so... Okay, so that's what it looks like. And now, we are going to take our pieces and open them flat. Now, first things first, you want to make sure that your seams line up. So, before you do anything, make sure your seams line up and clip. Do the same to the other side. And then just go and clip all the way around. I'm gonna leave an opening at the bottom of my lining so I could pull this bag out. And going all the way around. Uh-oh, he found something new to play with. Thank you. Now, his brother, his name is Blue, and he's gray, and then he got his markings on his body. Oh my God, they are just adorable, guys. Just adorable. And my cat Hazen, at first he was squeamish, but boy, I've never seen my cat be so happy, so playful. Well, he used to be playful. He used to be playful with Milo. Okay, so I think I got everything clipped up. Now, this pencil pouch, it is for a customer of mine, her daughter. She's going back to school and her name is Libby. And when she came over to ask me if I could make her a pencil pouch, she saw the cats. And oh my God, she stood here pretty much all day playing with the cats. It was so funny. Okay, so if you did everything right, this is what it's supposed to look like. Now we're gonna go around, sew all the way around, leaving about a 2-inch opening on the bottom of the lining so we could pull it out. And before you do that, unzip your zipper. And now let's sew this together. Okay, say bye. Now, when you get to this edge right here, you want to go up to the seam and stop right there, put your needle down, and then pivot. I think I'm running out of bobbin. And I think I did. And I want to continue. And then pivot. And then let's close the bottom. Okay, so we sewn that part. Now, the next step, we want to box our corners. So to box your corners, you want to take your lining and you want to make sure that everything's laid flat, straighten it out, move your seams. I got one seam going that side and the other seam going this side so it stays flush. Or not, it's going to be kind of bulky there. Make sure to line up your seams so everything comes out flawless. And I'm going to do this to all of its sides. And now, let's sew 1/4 inch going across all 4 corners. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. Now, if you want, you can cut it down to be 1/8 inch. Just trim a small amount off. And it'll look like that. Now I'm going to do that to the same with the 4 corners. Okay, guys, so we are all done with the pouch. All we have to do is turn it out and close up the bottom. So let's do that. So I did leave my zipper open. And now you just want to come and pull one corner in. Perfect matching seam. You see what I mean? You got to make sure that it matches up. I did good on both the seams. Yeah. Okay, so now I want to bring this out. So I can fold this over. Roll your hem or your seam so it stays flush. And now we're just going to sew across that small little area. Now you just want to back stitch. Okay. And now we want to tuck this in. Make sure you pull out your tab. Guys, this came out stinking cute. So, there it goes. My canvas pencil case, or pencil pouch, or makeup pouch, or scissor holder, or makeup holder, or medication holder. Oops, sorry. There is so many ideas you can use with this pattern. So definitely go grab yours. It is a free pattern and it's from Needlehead. So thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can add a slip pocket to the inside so you have like a little lining pocket. It's not going to be big. It's only probably going to be like 2-3 inches, not even. But guys, I am so in love with this design. I've made so many, and back to school is coming, and this is a great way to personalize anything for your customers, especially when you're taking items to school and your child ends up losing it all the time. But they don't lose it. The kids usually take it, but they don't say anything. So guys, there you go. I really hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. And until next video, please like, subscribe, comment. That helps me out a lot. And I'll see you next sewing video. So, you guys stay blessed and stay crafting. And I'll see you soon. Bye now. You gonna want to say bye to the peoples? Come on, say bye to the peoples. Hey. Say bye to the peoples. Say bye. Hello. Say bye to the peoples. Say bye to the people. Bye. Bye guys. See you later. If you take the time to sew this pencil pouch up, I would love for you to join my Facebook group so you can show off your pencil pouch. It is Crafty Peeps Sanctuary.